Hi, this is Mark Parham, I'm host of the CAPBuilder Talk radio show, back with another CAPBuilder Spotlight. This spotlight is with Calvin Vismale as he discusses the work that the Rainbow Push Coalition is doing for technology inclusion and the business pitch event that will be held at the Pushech2020 conference in Atlanta, Georgia on October 29th. Thanks for listening.
We're going to go into the CAPBuilder Spotlight, and I'm going to bring in one of my oldest partners in crime, Brother Calvin Vismale. He's going to come in, and we're going to talk about something he has coming up this month. So, Calvin, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you having me on your show this evening. I've just been an admirer of yours for so long, and you really chopping it up and putting all this great information out there for the people, you know, to grow and prosper and create some wealth for themselves. And I'm just grateful for you and what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for you, man, because we go back a long, long ways, bro. So if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a me. All right. So let's talk about this project you got coming up this month with the Rainbow Push Coalition. Let's talk about this project and this pitch competition thing.
Yeah. Well, as you well know, Mark. Reverend Jackson has been on an economic justice mission for a long time, going way back to Operation Breadbasket. And 16 years ago, Operation Push established an office here in Atlanta and initiated something called the Peachtree Street Project. And the Peachtree Street Project, similar to the Wall Street Project out of New York, owns stock in about 30 publicly traded companies in the Southeast United States. And Janice Mathis, who runs the Southeastern office, her father was Reverend Jackson's high school football coach, so they've known each other all her life.
Wow.
She will go to shareholder meetings and advocate for inclusion and diversity as a shareholder. And they've been doing that for several years. Recently, Reverend Jackson has focused on the Silicon Valley and has been visiting companies in the Valley as a shareholder and showing up at the shareholder meetings to advocate for inclusion. At first, he asked for the EEO numbers, and they were, resisting providing those numbers. But then he had a meeting before the meeting with the CEO of Intel, and he decided to be first mover. He provided the numbers, and he also announced jointly with Reverend Jackson an initiative at their shareholder meeting to increase the pipeline for job opportunities in Silicon Valley and in the innovation economy. They announced a $300 million initiative that they would roll out over, I think, a 10-year time period, 5 or 10 years. And they've already given Georgia Tech $5 million to increase the number of minority engineers. They have, I think, have on the drawing board to fund some HBCUs and different programs around STEM. And they also announced a separate initiative of $125 million for venture capital for women and minorities. Now, they know that, what they've done fails to be all that needs to be done, but they decided to be first mover and to encourage others to come forward and also participate in diversifying Silicon Valley. And it seems to be working. Many of the other, the big five or so, the Twitters, the Googles, the Facebooks, Pandora and others, all have offices here. And on October the 29th, we are having a pitch competition, which Intel is co-sponsoring. And what we're going to have is we've assembled a stellar team of evaluators, of which you are a part, Mark.
Yes.
We are seeking applicants who have early stage companies who have raised less than $125,000 for their company outside to apply. We will evaluate them, and we will, under your leadership, Mark, we will also give them a little coaching on how to pitch and improve their pitches. And then on the 29th at 2 o'clock at Morehouse College at the Ray Charles Performing Arts Center, they will be allowed to pitch before our panel of judges. We have first prize is $2,500. Second prize is $1,000. First prize is $5,000. Second prize is $2,500. Third prize is $1,000. And then we'll also have a People's Choice category.
Okay.
Where the audience will be able to participate and vote.
Okay.
So it should be fairly exciting. We're looking forward to having representatives from Intel and Microsoft there. Microsoft is also offering to the winners a year's worth of support Microsoft products and licensing, and so it should be very very exciting opportunity for founders and early stage entrepreneurs. After that, we will also have what I call a deal room activity. We're calling it the deal room reception. And the concept there is to have a cross section of people in the room at the reception. Angel investors, venture capitalists, public policy makers, academics, entrepreneurs, professionals, all persons who can add to a budding entrepreneur's deal and help them get done from soup to nuts. And the idea there is to come together around the thematic of how do we craft the collaboration to create intergenerationally transferable wealth with our communities.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. You use a lot of big words there, but it's come down to how do we make it do what it do, okay? For ourselves, I mean, and that's what's really lacking, man. I'm so excited about you putting this event together. Because I remember back a couple of years ago we did one, but this is something that we really, really need to push. So I'm going to replay this. I'm going to give this segment and push it out there because you really been working hard on trying to keep us in the forefront of understanding what putting our dollars to work in our own communities versus everyone else's community. And so I applaud you for that effort. So how do people find out more about this event? Where do they go?
www.pushtech.com. www.pushtech2020.com. Excuse me, let me say that one more time. Right. www.pushtech2020.com. And there on the site you'll be able to go and see what is planned for the competition, the pitch competition. You have to navigate the site, and you'll find out the parameters and the requirements to be able to pitch. And you keep digging a little further, and you'll find the application. Go through the application process, send it in, and we will respond. Now, Mark, I think that you and I have both talked about, providing a few extra days for applicants, potential applicants that may be out there. So applications are due in on Wednesday, but I will say try to get your application in as soon as you can.
Right.
And we're going to advocate for Friday. Right. We'll have to discuss that with the powers that be. But you budding entrepreneurs and founders out there, make sure you get your application in. Don't wait.
I'm going to go ahead.
We're going to do it with an extension, but go ahead and get it in by Wednesday anyway.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and publicize it, man, because I just think opportunities like this, especially, even if you don't win, just being able to present, and find out about your idea, I just think it's so important that you take advantage of every opportunity that you can to to push yourself out there. So, man, I applaud you and Janice, and hopefully we can get her on here next week so she can tell us more about this big conference she has that's surrounding this event. So, all right, my brother.
Well, Mark, listen, you keep innovating, my brother, and you keep making us proud. There's the only way that we can provide this to the people and the community can benefit from this is through media outlets such as CAPBuilders. And I want to thank you so much for inviting us to tell our story on your show.
All right, man. So we'll get back. We'll get together later on this week and figure out how to get this really pushed out there, man. So I appreciate you, Calvin.
Appreciate you too, Mark. Thank you.
All right, you heard it, folks. Pitch competition before the end of the year. Get in front. Get your ideas out there. Don't be scared, as they say. You got to try it. You got to get out there. You got to do it. So this is Mark Parham, CAPBuilder Talk. Real talk with real people talking about real issues facing small business today.
Hi, this is Mark Parham, and I want to thank you for listening to this CAPBuilder Spotlight segment. Check out the CAPBuilder Talk radio show every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. on the Survival Radio Network and every day from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Radio for Divas Network. Go to www.capbuildertalk.com for more information and to listen to our shows. I look forward to our next encounter.